the best episode of SpongeBob. So the best episode of SpongeBob was whenever he had like that green side on him, you know, like he's regular. Well, Sponge is never regular except that one episode whenever he was like, "Hi, I'm normal," you know. But other than that, like Sponge is not a regular guy. He's the wild child, you know, some would say. But I really love the one where, again, he's like regular Sponge, but you got that green side on the back, because it's like at the end of the day, you know, like everybody really does have like those two, like, you know, like it could really go from this to that, from that to this. So but yeah, but I really love SpongeBob, you know. Also, not to also mention, his pants are also square, you know, so I think that's a little bit different. Everybody, you know, try to bite off him a little bit and stuff like that nowadays, like with the tan outfit and like the white shirt and like the like tie and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like you can try to bite off his outfit, but it's like you, like nothing is better than the original. Like, y'all know that song, like from TikTok. Like nothing really is better than the original. So I think that he's the original one to do it with the square pants. You know, he is the biggest guy. And another thing too is like, even though like Patrick is retarded, he's always like still so nice to him, and like he's still like, he just still like is his friend. Like even like, you know, like even no matter what happens, even if Patrick is living under a rock, like he's still his friend, you know, which is like, how is Patrick living under a rock? Technically, isn't Squidward living under a rock? Because, boy, that house looked like a rock, boy, you know? But yeah. And speaking of Squidward, too, I don't know, I fuck with Squidward. It's just like, everybody just try to, like, rage bait him, I think. And I think that's why he just tried to play his clarinet, relax, like, go to his house and go to orchestras and stuff like that, like to get out of the house, like relax a little bit. But it's like, bro, like again, I do fuck with SpongeBob, you know what I'm saying? Like I do, that's my dog, like I do fuck with him. It's just at the end of the day, like, bro, you can't be outside that man's like window, stuff like that, just straight screaming, hollering, y'all, like it's 8 a.m. in the morning, bro. He got clarinet practice, like he has stuff that he had to do. And at the end of the day, you're screaming outside of his window. So if you're screaming outside of his window, what do you think is gonna happen? He's not gonna be so happy. He has to go to work, you know? And at the same time, bruh, SpongeBob, he works in the back, so he's always doing the Krabby Patties and everything like that. And I'm not saying, you know, it's a problem with flipping burgers. I'm no, you know, I'm not anyone to judge. I love burgers, you know what I mean? So I really do love burgers. It's just a simple fact of like, how are you gonna be back there like flipping patties? Like you don't even, like, he does be in the mix, like as far as being out in the middle of the restaurant, he does be in the mix. Like he does be in the mix, like as far as like being with like customers and stuff like that, like face-to-face interactions. But Squidward is probably so tired, and at the end of the day, Squidward has to work the register, so he's the face of the restaurant at the end of the day. You know what I mean? He's the difference between, are y'all gonna go to the Chum Bucket or y'all gonna come here to the Krabby Patty? So yeah, so I would say like he's definitely plays like a very like substantial role. So yeah, I would say definitely that. As far as like Plankton and stuff like that, I mean, he's cool. I don't have no problem with him. His bitch bad though. But yeah, but no, I don't really have no problem with Plankton or nothing like that. But yeah. Also, I like the episode whenever SpongeBob had his 3 friends, and it was a penny, and it was a chip, and it was like a piece of paper, you know? It's so sad. Like penny and chip and stuff like that, and like I'm pretty sure it was a Pringles chip, you know? And speaking of Pringles too, whenever I was younger, you know, went on vacation with my fam, and you know, it's like the vacation was paid for by, you know, by my mom, husband, boss. So we just had Pringles to eat, so we used to eat hella Pringles, like every flavor of Pringles for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That shit was so nasty, bruh. But yeah, so I don't really fuck with Pringles like that. But like again, at the end of the day, it's just like SpongeBob's up every day for work. Even like whenever he had the suds, okay, how is he supposed to go to work like that for real, you know? But it's like like every day, irregardless, whatever, like it's in his heart to want to go work at the Krusty Krab, even if like it's in his heart to work at the Krusty Krab, even if he's sick and everything like that. Like you could tell behind those beautiful eyes that he wants to go to the Krusty Krab, you know? And it's like even that one episode where they turn the Chum Buckets, you know, into robot heads and everything like that to control everybody, you know? It's like, what does that say about our society today? Is Arby's gonna come out with the bucket? Are we gonna start putting bucket over our heads? Or are you gonna start putting buckets over our heads and doing stuff like that. I don't think so. I'm not, at the end of the day, you know. So but yeah, and as far as Sandy, I'm cool with Sandy because she's from my hometown, so she'll always be checking in with me. We're both from Texas and stuff like that, so I'd be seeing her around Dallas and shit. But yeah, she's cool. The main thing that I love about Bikini Bottom is Bikini Bottom Sandy Cheeks, like Sandy Cheeks, Judy Hopper. Is Judy Hopper the one from